Hello everyone, welcome back to Mathematical Mindsets. Right here guys, we have this nice exponential algebra problem and we are to find the value of x. Now one thing guys you want to note is that 5 raised to the power of x minus 2 raised to the power of x is equals to 2 square roots of 10 or raised to the power of x. Now you want to know that from the right hand side of this equation, this should always be what? Positive, and the left hand side of this equation should also be what? Positive right here. Alright, so this implies that 5 raised to the power of x minus 2 raised to the power of x is greater than 0. So we have that 5 raised to the power of x is greater than what? 2 raised to the power of x. So we can say that x is greater than what? 0. So whatever the solution we are having to this equation, x must be greater than what? 0. So to solve this, now we have the expression to be 5 raised to the power of x minus 2 raised to the power of x is equals to 2 multiply the square root of 10 or raised to the power of x. But 10 can be expressed as 5 multiply what? 2. So putting this, we have this to be 5 raised to the power of x minus 2 raised to the power of x is equals to 2 multiply the square root of 5 multiply 2 or raised to the power of x. Alright, so we have 5 raised to the power of x minus 2 raised to the power of x is equals to 2 into the square root of 5 raised to the power of x multiply 2 raised to the power of x. But we know that if we have the square root of a multiply b, this is equals to the square root of a multiply the square root of what? B. So from here we have that 5 raised to the power of x minus 2 raised to the power of x is equals to 2 multiply the square root of 5 raised to the power of x multiply the square root of 2 or raised to the power of what? X. So at this point we want to say, suppose that a is equals to 5 raised to the power of x and b is equals to 2 raised to the power of x. We can call this to be what? Star equation star. So we have this to be a minus b is equals to 2 multiply the root of a multiply the root of b. So at this point we want to divide both sides by the root of a multiply the root of b right here. So doing this, we have that this we cancel out this, so we have a minus b divide the root of a multiply the root of b is equals to 2. So separating this fraction, we have that a divide the root of a multiply the root of b minus b divide the root of a multiply the root of b, and this is equals to what? 2. But we can easily rewrite a to be the square root of a multiply the square root of a divide the root of a multiply the root of b minus b can be expressed as the root of b multiply the root of b divide the square root of a multiply the square root of b, and this is equals to what? 2. So from here, this we cancel out this, so we have the square root of a divide the square root of b minus this we cancel out this, we have the root of b divide the root of a, and this is equals to what? 2. Next, we want to simply say, suppose that m is equals to the root of a divide the root of b, then we have that 1 over m is equals to the root of b divide the root of what? A. So hence this equation becomes m minus 1 over m is equals to 2. So we take the LCM, we have the LCM to be m, this is over 1. So 1 divide m is m times m is m square minus m divide m, 1 times 1 is 1, and this is equals to what? 2. Alright, so we cross multiply, we have this to be m square minus 1 is equals to 2 multiply m. So we have m square minus 1 is equals to what? 2m. So the next thing we want to do is to simply rearrange and set this equation to 0. So we have m square minus 1 minus 2m is equals to 0. We have m square minus 2m minus 1 is equals to 0. So we want to solve this quadratic equation by making use of the quadratic formula, and the formula is given as m is equals to minus b plus minus the square root of b square minus 4ac divide what? 2a, where a is equals to 1, b is equals to minus 2, and c is equals to minus 1. We have that m is equals to minus into minus 2 plus minus the square root of b square, which is minus 2 all square, minus 4 multiply what is a, we have a to be 1 multiply c, which is negative 1, divide 2 multiply a, which is 1. So we have that m is equals to minus times minus is plus, so we have 2 plus minus the square root of minus 2 all square is 4 minus 4 multiply 1 4, 4 multiply negative 1, we have it to be negative 4. Negative 4 multiplying negative is going to give us plus 4, right? And this is going to divide 2 multiply 1 is what? 2. So we have that m is equals to 2 plus minus the square root of 4 plus 4 is 8, divide what? 2. M is equals to 2 plus minus the square root of 8 can be expressed as 4 multiply 2, divide 2, and m is equals to 2 plus minus the square root of 4 multiply the square root of 2, divide what? 2. M is equals to 2 plus minus the square root of 4 is 2 root 2, divide what? 2. So m is equals to, if you factor out 2, we have 1 plus minus the root of 2, divide what? 2. So we have that this, we cancel out this, so we have m is equals to 1 plus minus the root of 2. We have that m is equals to 1 plus the root of 2, and m is equals to 1 minus the root of what? 2. So we want to simply record the value of m. So we want to say that from this part we said m is equals to the root of a divided root of b, right? So at this point we are going to say recall that m is equals to the root of a divided root of b. So we have the root of a divided root of b is equals to 1 plus the root of 2. Same goes for this. We want to recall that m is equals to the root of a divided root of b. Let's simply solve for 1 plus the root of 2 first, okay? So from this part, we can easily express this to be the square root of a over b, which is equals to 1 plus the root of 2. Now, we want to simply recall equation star. Alright, so from equation star, we have that a is equals to 5 raised to the power of x and b is equals to what? 2 raised to the power of x. So we want to say recall that a is equals to 5 raised to the power of x and b is equals to what? 2 raised to the power of x. So we have this to be the square root of 5 raised to the power of x divided 2 raised to the power of x is equals to 1 plus the root of 2. We have this to be the square root of 5 over 2 or raised to the power of x is equals to 1 plus the square root of what? 2. But we know that the square root of a is equals to a raised to the power of 1 over 2. So this can be expressed as 5 over 2 all raised to the power of x, and this is all raised to the power of what? 1 over 2, and this is equals to 1 plus the root of 2. But we know if we have a raised to the power of m or raised to the power of n, this is equals to a raised to the power of mn. So applying this property, we have this to be 5 over 2 or raised to the power of x multiply 1 is x over 2, which is equals to 1 plus the root of what? 2. So at this point, we want to simply take the log of both sides. So taking the logarithm of both sides, we have this to be log. We have 5 over 2 or raised to the power of, now we can easily express this to be 1 over 2x, which is equals to log 1 plus the root of what? 2. But from the logarithmic property, if we have log a raised to the power of b, this is equals to b log a. So applying this property, we have 1 over 2x log 5 over 2 is equals to log 1 plus the root of what? 2. Alright? So at this point, so we want to make x the subject of formula, so we have that x is equals to 2 multiply log 1 plus the root of 2 divide log 5 over what? 2. Alright? But from the logarithmic property, if we have log a divide log b, this is equals to log a base b. So applying this property, we have that x is equals to 2 log 1 plus the root of 2 base 5 over 2. And this becomes the value of x. Alright, so we have been able to solve for the first part of x right here. So let's simply go back to the second part, which is for m equals to 1 minus the root of 2. And we already recall that m is equals to the root of a divided root of b. So from here we have that the square root of a divided the square root of b is equals to 1 minus the root of 2. And we know that a is equals to 5 raised to the power of x and b is equals to 2 raised to the power of x. So we have the square root of 5 raised to the power of x divided 2 raised to the power of x is equals to 1 minus the root of 2. And we have this to be the square root of 5 over 2 all raised to the power of x is equals to 1 minus the root of what? 2. Now, I want to simply recall something right here. At the beginning of this video, we said that x is greater than what? 0. Alright, which simply means that the root of x is always what? Positive. Now, at this point right here, as you can see, you find out that this part here is positive and this part right here is what? Negative. So because of this solution has no what? Real solution. So we can't actually solve for this. So we are going to work with just the positive aspect, which is for m equals to 1 plus the root of 2, and we have been able to solve for that for us to be able to get the value of x. So guys, this is how you can solve this nice exponential algebra problem right here, and we have been able to find the value of x, and we say that the value of x is equals to 2 log 1 plus the root of 2 base 5 over 2, and this is the value of x. So with this guys, I'm going to see you in the next video, and if you are not yet subscribed to Mathematical Mindset, please do well to click onto that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up.